We got them all.
Jelly glowfish usually only survive a few years if nobody looks after them. Perhaps the books fed them so they wouldn't have to live here in total darkness.
That's nice.
Wouldn't that be terrible? To be locked in a library and not have enough light to read all the wonderful books around you. I have the troll snot, which is supposed to stick better than any glue. But I can't glue the pages in individually. First of all, I have to use a needle and a thread to sew all the missing pages together into a quire.
Okay, I'm missing a thread. So...
Individual sheets aren't going to get me far here. I have to use a needle and thread to sew all of the pages into a quire.
I'm missing a red old thread. But where do I get that? An image. I'm missing something here. I'm just going to look through this thing. Fire spell. Grips. Pile of powder. Broom. Hearing. Cobble. Fairy tail boot. Yellow design, open bell, bellows page, 2 strivers, magic wand, 2 occurs. Oh. I have absolutely no idea what I'm missing here. I know what I'm missing, but I don't know how to get it.
A needle without a thread isn't going to help me here.
Needle without the thread.
I have the troll snot, which is supposed to, but
I have no idea what I'm missing. So, when old thread. Where? A thread then. Okay, entrance hole. Okay, the tapestry in the entrance hall.
maybe the tapestry shows who the knight served. I don't know much about these things, unfortunately. We didn't have knights in the White Ridge Mountains. Probably they sank in the snow. The tapestry's in a miserable condition, like everything here. The colours are faded and... hey, there's even a loose thread. The tapestry seems to be magic. At first the thread was very short, but now it's at least 4 paces long. I'll rip it off and take it with me. You can never have enough magic thread.
Yeah, I highly doubt that's the case, but
I could pull the thread through the hook at the end of the bone and use it as a kind of a needle. It worked! And I can even sew! Mum showed me while Dad was teaching Sydney how to weld.
Okay. Let's go back to the library then and get this book on the way.
Individual sheets aren't going to get me far here. All right, now I'll sew the 7 together. Done! A beautiful new choir for a book.
Okay.
All right, I'll smear a little troll snot along the spine. Ugh.
Agree.
And then I'll carefully glue the choir in. Done! As good as new. I attempted to rise, but was not able to stir, for, as I happened to lie on my back, I found my arms and legs were strongly fastened on each side to the ground. The same was the case with my very long and thick hair. I likewise felt several slender ligatures across my body, from my armpits to my thighs. I could only look upwards. The sun began to grow hot, and the light offended my eyes.
You can read me?
Well, of course. You are actually one of my favorite books.
Read on.
You mean you can?
Books cannot read. We have to be read. When no one reads us, our stories fade and we forget who we are.
Oh, that's sad.
That is so sad. I would love to help you all, but I've so much to do and I can't possibly read you all.
Reading books is ancient magic. You can travel to foreign places, the past and the future.
What does that mean?
There's always time for a good book.
Well, okay then. Who wants to go first?
Me, pick me.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. That was great! I'm going to repeat that as soon as possible. Well, how did I do?
Yeah.
And how long was I gone?
Not long enough.
Damn. Okay, back inside.
Wow! It looks like this library has finally returned to life.
Oh, some run books.
Oh, what happened to these books?
A sad story. Their fate was sealed by the leaky roof.
Well, maybe I can fix them.
It's too late for that.
Correct. That's why we should help them before they're destroyed. Oh, no. Not this again.
We've already been through all this. The book friend hasn't got time for silliness.
Time is irrelevant. You are irrelevant.
The books are ruined, and there's nothing we can do to change that.
Okay.
What is this? Laws of Avantasia. Hello? Are you alive? You're not going to bite my finger off if I open you, right? In Bracken, men are forbidden by law from giving their wives a nasty look on Sundays. In Belzane, women are forbidden to wear fake moustaches if said wearing could incite temple visitors to laughter. Strange laws.
Okay.
What else have our legislators come up with? In Shindula, men and women over 18 years are prohibited by law from opening their mouths while smiling if doing so would reveal more than one missing tooth. Oh, come on. No one could really come up with this stuff. These are the silliest laws I've ever heard of. In Seastone, public employees under 1.5 meters in height are not allowed to work at heights of more than 3 meters. I take it all back. This book is coming with me.
Okay. We are going to use the law against the blockhead.
Headmaster, have a look at this.
What do you have?
Heaps of old laws and regulations.
Indeed. Fantastic.
Do you think they're still valid?
But of course. As long as the law was not formally repealed, it has the same validity as the day it was adopted.
One of the laws says that government employees under 1.5 meters in height are not allowed to work at heights of more than 3 meters.
Veritably.
And yet you want me to remove the cobwebs in the hall, the cobwebs on the 5-meter high ceiling.
Oh, of course. Professor Weathervane, I wish to formally apologize. I should not have asked you to perform such a task. I did not know the law.
Ignorance is no excuse, but I forgive you. Can we then consider the task of removing the cobwebs as off the list?
But of course. Please, leave the book here with me. An old code of laws can be of great help in building a new order.
Exactly.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
About those tasks.
Yes?
Oh, the library.
The library's back, and the entrance can be found, funnily enough, in the entrance hall.
Understood.
That was a job pretty well done, right?
Do you want praise every time you are successful in doing something for which you are paid?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Oh.
What I wanted to...
Okay.
So, I'll get back to work then.
You are doing amazingly well.
I know. I am just that good. So, back into the library.
A great team. I didn't read all of the books. Once I got started, many of the books remembered their texts. It was as if they were awakening from a long sleep. I only had to read a few sentences, and they were able to remember who they were again. The text came back, black as coal and crisp, and they began to quote from their contents. All at once! It was fantastic!
Okay, it's all to him.
Hello, friends!
He who from the world retires, void of hate is blessed. Who a friend's true love inspires, leaning on his breast.
Ah, very nice.
Wilbur, friend of books, has returned. Hail to our king!
Come on, I
Hail.
didn't do that much.
It is a kingly act to assist the fallen.
You seem to all be doing well again.
Oh, we have so many stories to tell, so much knowledge to share.
Tomorrow, I'll bring my students here. They could use a few good books.
And we could use them.
I agree. The library has reappeared.
At last, the door to the library's reappeared. Things are going to get a lot livelier around here.
Oh, let's hope so. We don't want the library to be so ashamed of us that it hides again.
Is that why it disappeared?
Philosophy books that canna hold a thought. Dictionaries almost speechless. Travel books that have lost their way. We were not a collection one could be proud of.
Yeah, okay.
You said earlier that you need the students. What for?